Now, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, G-Man Aviation. Now, in today's video, we are finally back in the flight simulator. I know it's been a very long time, about 2 months since we've last released a video, and that is because I have just been very busy, and also my computer was not very much working. I will be making a video about that in the near future. But here we are back in the flight simulator, and we can now see. You might already have guessed that this new video is on the new update that just came to the Microsoft Flight Simulator. I believe it was released on Saturday or Sunday this week. And this update brings a lot of bug fixes to the AI, air traffic controllers, and the different types of systems in the game, but also it gives us a brand new plane. If you see right next to the normal Airbus A320neo, we have the Airbus A320neo version 2. This is a free, it's just, once you update your Microsoft Flight Simulator game, even if it's base, it will add this plane into your selection. And so we'll be checking that out today. Of course, it will definitely be more detailed. It is Builds, which is the same creators who made the Airbus A310, which is also stock for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. So in today's video, we'll be checking out the Airbus A320neo. Not much difference than the other one. It's the exact same plane. It's just made by a different company and made by a different developing company, But one thing that we can already see is that this comes with a giant amount of liveries. Now, I have not installed anything from Flight Sim TO. It is literally just base from the Flight Simulator. We have, of course, our blank livery, the default Airbus A320. We have all of the included standard Flight Simulator ones, but then if we scroll past on this next page is where it gets fun. Now these, again, I have not added any of these. These are all straight from the plane. We have EasyJet, Wizz Air, and Air New Zealand, Spirit, and Iberia. Now all these planes are very cool. Definitely nice that we can have liveries without installing them, and they're nice from the creator. So we'll be doing the Air New Zealand livery today, just because it looks the nicest out of these ones, I think, other than Iberia. But it's cool that you can have the Realissimo Flying Spirit, EasyJet, the two low-cost airlines in the U.S. and in overseas. So we'll be checking out this plane today. Of course, we'll go to our main airport, just spawn into a random gate here at O'Hare. So here we are in the flight simulator with our brand new A320 version 2 from, again, Builds. And if we just take a look around, we can see the beautiful modeling. That also might be, we can see definitely very nice outside model. There's our lovely A320neo engines. We have the very beautiful Air New Zealand livery. Again, that comes straight stock from the flight simulator. And yeah, we have very, very beautiful graphics here. We can just come into the cockpit here. And the first thing that you'll notice off to our left side, we do have a lovely iPad here to control our things. It's auto set here on this flight detail screen. But, we can put this all into SimBrief and, make our things there. We can also see our codes right in there. But we can then edit ground control, pushback, so we don't have to use the ATC. And we also have payload stuff. This is just, classic payload stuff. We're currently in the cold and dark state of the A320. And we can also you can set all of these so that the computer knows what to do. Continuing on with our tour, we are going to start up the plane. We have our external power here. We just hit that on, just like a normal Airbus. And you can see that we have these starting. Just like if you remember from the past video I did on the fly-by-wire A320. That is a free add-on that you can get for the Microsoft Flight Simulator. It had about this same kind of self-test system, but this is just the now included version 2 A320. It is during its self-test. You can hear the fan in the background. We'll turn on our batteries here. Pretty easy starting up Airbus planes. You just turn on everything that says off. That's really it. It's already ready to be started now. But you can see here we do have to align our up here our navigation system. So we just flip all of these ADIRs to align. You now see that it says it should be in there. It is now starting to do alignments of the ADIR system for fly-by-wire. You can see IR in align, 7 minutes. So that is realistic. You can change those settings right here on the iPad by just hitting, we'll get out of this, but we can just hit right down here. It says IRS align time. You have it set to real, fast, or instant. Of course, I have it set to real for the instant realism, and plus me showing you around will wait 7 minutes. So looking around, we have the same things like the fly-by-wire had, you know, the unnecessary cockpit locking, and of course the unnecessary cockpit door video. You can see here, we can see the lavatory and the cabin. Cool thing is that is actually not in the fly-by-wire A320 is that you actually have the full tray table here. Yes, Airbus pilots do get a tray table. That goes right back in there. And we also have footrests. You know, you can put your feet on the rests instead of putting them on the rudder pedals, which is nice. You have that for the first officer too, if you'd like to do more first officer flying. Let's start up the APU so we can get flying. Of course, we just turn on APU bleed and then just start up the APU. We'll wait for that to start. And we'll get a look at the outside model again. You can see we have our GPU cart down here. Finally have the APU available. So we will turn off external power. And we'll get ready to start the plane. So yeah, we actually now have our IR line. So you can see this is different than the base A320 in the game. And you see that it's a little like better, a little nicer. And I'll show that with the lights too. Turn on the test. You can see all these lights illuminate our fire warning lights. But just to see, you know, this is a new button that is not there. We see our annunciator of our GBWS callouts, ATC messages, and these all look very nice. So both of our engines are now available. So we'll just now turn off our APU bleed. Just turn that off. Everything should be good now. So let's just turn on taxi lights and we'll get moving here. Release our parking brake and we'll put in power to the left engine. We're now taxiing. Hear the very, very loud engines of the A320. Alright, here we are on the runway of O'Hare. We are just going to set off here. We have our flaps set. We got our throttles to full. Of course, hand on our joystick for our Airbus planes. It's only warning us because we currently don't have the takeoff speed set in the computer, which is fine because I, the human, will control the plane when it takes off. So, of course, we do have auto throttle running to keep us on safe and keep us, that's the fly-by-wire part of the planes, you know, that normal Airbuses have. We're about to rotate at about 140 knots. See this right here, very nice. A little windy here in O'Hare. You can see that we've already activated climb mode in our A320. We're going to turn on auto throttle just because it didn't turn on automatically. And we got a positive brake, so our gear will come up. We are still flying nicely. You can see the gear is nice. We did not break it this time. Very nice and slow. I think that's a very realistic animation because the other ones in the flight simulator can be very weirdly fast. So here we are already off in over O'Hare. We have our autopilot that is kind of on. Yeah, I just deactivated it on accident. Now pull up. And you're going to hear it's a different type of stall warning. See, it's still going to try to put on auto throttle every time. We just deselect it from our throttle quadrant. I'm trying to stall out the plane. There we go. There it is. So that is almost perfect with the... Here, we're going to put on auto throttle so it stops freaking out. So, yeah, that is almost perfectly like the normal A320 would sound here. He's still yelling. Oh, we might not be able to pull up. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, we're in like a very aerodynamic stall right now. Okay, there we go. We're good. So, yeah, this is the A320. Like I showed, it is it's still yelling at me, but it is very realistic with the stall sounds being much better than the base A320. Of course, those are a little weird. But most things, just stall things, they all look different. That's our PPWS call out right now. Oh, the plane is now taking over again. Oh, it's kind of killing us. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm not even flying right now. My hands are up here. I don't know what the plane's doing. But mainly with the flight simulator, this is a very nice thing that Microsoft would do. We have so many warnings right now. But also our ignition's still on. But this is very nice that they could add a nice plane to the flight simulator that has nice base features for free and in the flight simulator immediately when you install this new update. So you should install this new update if you haven't yet. It is very nice. You can see different things on all sides. I really don't know where the autopilot is taking us. I can't disengage it. Yeah, it's stalling us out. I really don't know what the autopilot is doing, but it is very nice to see a good plane for the Microsoft Flight Simulator that is included. So yeah, this is basically my little review of the new version 2 mini builds A320. Looking very nice with all the different liveries you can choose from. Very, very nice. Very nice plane, very nice add-on. So I definitely would recommend just installing the new update to get this plane. Very worth it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I am very glad that we are back into video making, and I will be making more videos along the course of the rest of this year, hopefully, to continue giving you guys great content. And also thank you guys so much for the last video performing so well. 1.3 thousand views on our most recent video, which was a month ago. So thank you guys so much for that, and I hope you will enjoy this video, and thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the new A320 version 2 from Microsoft. Now, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.